Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. I want to do a quick video for you guys and show you what I did to upgrade my cabinet to make the lights, to put these LED lights in. When I originally bought these cabinets back about 2 years ago, someone on Facebook Marketplace, these two cabinets and two smaller ones for like 150 bucks. Pretty nice cabinets. They had China in there. There was actually another shelf that goes in there, but I had to space it apart so I put my statues in there. This is only 1/5 of my collection that I have, probably 1/6 of it maybe. I had more packed away, but I had downsized homes a couple years ago, about 4 years ago. So I couldn't display everything, so I got some stuff on display and some stuff packed away. But when I first got these two, and the other two that go with the smaller ones, this is the light fixture it had in there, and it goes up on top. So each cabinet had one light fixture like this with a small bulb like this. And that was really it. I mean, I could get the highest wattage bulb I could, but when you turn it on, it's barely like it was lit. You would see the top shelf. The light would come through the glass somewhere down in between here, it would show up, but down here you wouldn't see anything. It'd be pretty dark. Same thing with there, same thing with the other two cabinets I have. I'm going to show you in a little bit. So, excuse me, I decided to upgrade to get a better light in here. I've been hearing about these LED these LED strips, the tape. So I decided to, try it out. I picked them up from Amazon. I'll show you what I used towards the end of the video. The parts that I use, and I'll put links in the bottom in case you guys want to get them. So basically it's 2 rows. It comes into single wire and it has a splitter, which I was a little disappointed about. I was hoping it to be separate, but it's not. But I managed to work around it, no big deal. But it goes to the splitter and it start off here. And all I did was just tape it up against the glass. They give you, I'll call it prep pad to wash it down, clean it. So I was concerned about getting from here down to the next level. So I researched it, went on YouTube, found some guys who were using these connectors, which are pretty cool. The tape basically goes into here. There's a spot right on here where the gold tabs are. See a line in the middle? You cut it right down that line, up from the top to the bottom, and you can put this connector on there. And it's got 2 tabs in. When you squeeze this down, you close it, it grabs that, and it connects the power. To get from here to here, I bought the black and red wire, spool of it. Put it the same concept, put it in there, pushes down, it crimps it. I got some shrink tubing to cover up the wire so you can see better in black. Kind of disguise a little bit of stuff to put it all back together. It's not totally complete yet. But then same thing here, just reverse into that. Run along there to there. Same concept here. And so on and so on. Pretty much same repetition. And it ended up right here. And this is actually where the first spool ended up. I had just enough to get right over here. You can see the excess tape right there. So it's kind of cool. They're 16 foot each one, and 32, both of them 32. Same thing over here. Came with the wire on top. Ran it through there, and so on, and next, back down here again. And the same thing, obviously. Ended up with the tape right over here. So I'm gonna turn them on real quick. I'm gonna turn the lights off in the house here. I'm going to turn them on to show you what it looks like. Here we go. Alright, let me see that. That's the dimmest it goes. That's the dimmest it goes. Alright, so there you go. You can see the difference now. You can see all the statues now. I mean, with the light that I had before, I was saying earlier, you always saw was the top ones, some of the middle ones, and practically none of the bottom ones. But now you can see their faces, you can see everything. So it works out pretty cool. There's five or six settings on this to make it brighter. So I'm gonna try to go brighter. The camera's probably gonna adjust to the color, to the brightness. But you can see as I switch it. Here we go. Okay, that's about 6 steps. So it's pretty bright. Put it back down to where it was. We don't need that bright. And that's it for this one. Same thing over here, as you can see. I mean, it's really not an expensive upgrade. Lights up really nice. You can see everything now. So it's a Badass Dorothy that I assembled and painted from Crouch Kits. Angel of Death. And the Angel of Death is pretty cool because I didn't realize this till one day by accident. Those souls on the bottom, it won't work off the LED lights if you keep a light on long enough in the house and it shines on those souls and they absorb actually the light. When you turn off the lights, they glow in the dark for a while, which is pretty cool. I found that on accident. I thought I left something on in the cabinet. I saw a light in there and actually souls were glowing. It's pretty badass. Let me show you the other cabinet real quick. Pause this for a second. Okay, so this is the other one. Same thing. Came with the light over here with the strip. Open the doors. And there's the hole again where the fixture was. I'll tell you what, in a minute or two how I'm going to fix that hole, how to repair that part. Now with the alien in the back, which is really cool now, I can see actually the top of the alien's head. Before, it would get cut off right over here and it would be dark. I would see this, some of this, and barely none of this, which is a shame because they're beautiful statues. I won't be able to see them. It's the Bob Ross that I painted up, made the palette, the clear palette, and the base and all that, the easel. And it comes with I bought an extra head for it for Deadpool, so you swap it out. It's pretty cool. So that's that one. And I'm gonna show you the other one. And this one has one of my new statues in it. Alita, Prime 1, Berserker model. Has 3 switch out arms, 2 different heads, 3 arms for actually right and left. So it's pretty badass. And it comes with 2 heads. This head here, which is a regular head, regular version. If you get the deluxe version, you get this head also. Like she's ready for battle. 3 arms, like I said, for the left and right. This has got the sword in it, the Damascus blade, actually, it's called. 2 more on there. Now, for the head now, instead of leaving laying on this tarp, this paper, this cloth here, I decided to print up a base for it. So I can stand it up. There's my cat in the background. So I can 3D printed it, and I can put the head right in there, and it just stands up. With cats, these doors always gotta stay closed. And you wipe them down a little more, there's still more fingerprints on it. But now with the lights, I can see everything. So there you go. Then I also have this other cabinet that I have here. These 2 cabinets actually, they're side by side. They're supposed to be the other way around. But I put them like this so I can display them better. This actually was somebody who was tossing this out. This cabinet here, these 2 cabinets right here. So you picked them up from the guy before you dumped them out. Put lights in them. These are actually trailer lights, 12 volt. I got a converter which is on top, on the shelf unit on top, and ran it through there. This is the Rogue that I assembled and painted. Only 40 of these made, number 15. Celine, a couple other ones, Dracula, some other smaller ones that I put together. Marvin the Martian, Mary Jane, Elvira, and Grandpa Monster in the background. So let me pause real quick. I'll show you the parts that I used. Okay, so these are the parts that I used. I'll put the links, like I said, on the bottom. So you guys want to get these, you can. The double wire, black and red, I guess picked up a spool. I think it's 100 feet. Not sure. I wasn't sure how much I needed, but I'm sure I used it somewhere else. Shrink tubing. I think it came in a roll of 10 feet, I believe it was. And these are the rolls of the LED lights. There's extra left over from the smaller cabinets I just showed you. So I'm going to have to use them somewhere. So I'm not to toss them out, but I'll use them somewhere down the road. And this was open before, now it's closed. This is that connector that I was telling you about earlier. Let me pause a second. Okay, so this is the connector. I had to open it up. Let me adjust it real quick. The tape basically goes in this end right here. The flat part, flat tape. Put it in there, and you can just, those little tabs right there, gold tabs. Mechanic hands, huh? The gold tabs in the background there. Just put them in there. You just clasp it down. With the wires on this side, you just put the wires in there. Make sure you got the positive, negative in the right spot. You look at the tape on this side, see where it's at. Put the red to the positive and black to ground as normal. You just clamp this down, that's it. You're done. And it's pretty simple. Comes in a package of 10. You can get 5 pieces, 10 pieces. And it's all on Amazon. I'll put the links on the bottom. So you guys want to get this, you can order it. And switch it over for yourself. You know, do something like this to your cabinets if you like. It's a pretty cool idea. It's really nice. It's not that expensive. I think it was under $100 for everything, I believe it was. Now for those hole up here I was showing you before, I have a 3D printer running right now. Actually, I'm actually making the plug for it. It's like a hockey puck basically, with a little rim on it, so I can just drop it in from the top, and it'll just cover the whole entire hole. It's black. It'll blend in. You won't see it. This way I won't have to worry about anything falling through there, and it'll be covered up. It always looks nasty right now, just a hole in the top of the cabinet. But that's basically it. That's a real simple upgrade. Adds a lot of life to the cabinet. I mean, it's awesome. Now on top of here, I have some statues on display. I actually have Logan up here too. I just got Logan recently from Sideshow. I think it was 2 weeks ago. I may put some lights on the top of the cabinet to shine upward. Some LED lights, because I also have a couple up here. I have them up high so the cats can't get to them, because otherwise I have a field day. But these up here, I might get some strips of LEDs and just set them up here to make them shine up. I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna do, but we'll see. But the main concern was getting these cabinets lit up so I can see them. But anyway, that's basically it. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the video. I'll put links at the bottom so if you want to get these parts and do this yourself. It's real simple to do, it's not that hard at all. You don't have to be an expert to do it. Just follow the directions and that's it. If you wanted to put these lights all the way down, you can. I just decided I didn't want lights all the way down, up and down. But you can continue it and just continue that way. But if you have cabinets this size, I'm glad I didn't do that because I would not have enough tape to go down to the bottom. So I'm glad I did it this way. That's basically it. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. And we'll talk soon. Thanks, bye-bye.